And first, let me thank the chairman for his very effective work on this bill and for your leadership and for really bringing this forward to the committee so that all of us could have an opportunity to weigh in and talk about and amend and include many of the provisions that we believe allowed us to come to this floor today to support this bill. I believe, like many, believe that by addressing Pakistan rather than an escalation of the war in Afghanistan is a much more effective way to address terrorism and our national security. I'm greatly encouraged by the goals of this legislation, which aims to put the United States smart power to work, which many of us have been talking about for many years, the smart power. This helps to reshape our relationship with Pakistan based on a long-term commitment to social, economic, and political development. The legislation integrates key benchmarks and limitations absent in previous aid packages, which resulted in really $10 billion in United States aid since 2001, yielding little or no results or progress on many fronts in Pakistan. So you can imagine why some of us initially were very skeptical of this. This legislation also seeks to reshape U.S.-Pakistan relationship by shifting unconditional United States military assistance away from this historical trend of exclusively unconditional military assistance. And I want to make that point very clear. This is not unconditional. This is conditional. And it also provides a 2-to-1 ratio in terms of the development assistance, economic assistance, social and democratic priorities, which we all believe we should support. Simply put, this bill really reflects the sentiments shared by many of my colleagues that the national security of our nation hinges upon much more than military might. Instead, it hinges upon the success of diplomatic and development efforts around the globe. The democratically elected, may I have another minute and a half, Mr. Chairman? Well, let me just...
I yield 30 seconds.
Okay.
That's the last 30 seconds.
Okay, let me just say that as a supporter all of my life of non-proliferation efforts, I'm very pleased and want to thank Chairman Berman for working with myself and other members of the committee to address the concerns regarding the potential expansion of Pakistan's nuclear program. I wanted to make sure that the possible fungibility of these funds was not a factor. In President Obama's bold and brilliant speech in Cairo last week, he strongly reaffirmed America's commitment to seek a world in which no nation holds nuclear weapons. So we wanted to make sure that that was the case here with Pakistan in this bill and that we minimized any type of fungibility of funds. Thank you very much, and I yield the balance of my time.